Hello, and welcome to WKNC's official sports podcast, In a Den. Today, we're going to be taking a look at the prime weekend basketball matchups with the men facing VTech and the women's facing Florida State. And we'll finish up by going over the women's gymnastics meet against UNC. So, get your headphones on, and let's get straight to it. We will start with the women's, who will be playing Thursday night on the ACC network at home against Florida State. While they did have a strong performance against UNC overall, the fourth quarter comeback did not really happen for NC State because of a late Samariah Jones miss. Camille Pierre, she got herself another double-double. Tilda Trigger had a really strong game with 11 points and 7 rebounds, 7 assists. Of course, Kaden Samuels had herself 8 rebounds. And coming off the bench, Destiny Lunan had herself 6 points and 2 assists. So, strong game overall, but a really heartbreaking loss late in the game. It'll be interesting to see how they can perform against Florida State coming up this Thursday. Florida State, they aren't really having too great of a season. They're coming off a blowout loss against Clemson. They are 2-8 in the conference as of now with a 7-15 overall record. So they are strongly sitting outside the ACC tournament, much less the NCAA tournament. They're a very strong shot producing team, ranking near the last in team shooting splits though, but they do have a lot of playmakers that create shot opportunities. So Soleil Williams, Jasmine Shavers, Emma Risch, they're all above 1/3 3-point accuracy. And on the inside, they have Panya Davis and Avery Treadwell, who are very solid rebounders. They're able to keep up with the majority of their opponents. They have a 0 rebound differential, which says that they are able to get the rebounds. I think they're a little bit higher on the defensive rebound than the offensive. Let's see. So, a big thing to know, they're 38, 32, 75 in shooting, the whole team. Of course, they have some strong shooters. Panya Davis is a pretty good scorer on the inside. She's really helped boost up the team's overall field goal accuracy. Of course, being a big traditional center really helps in that matter. The team's also one of the lowest assist contributors. They rely a lot on their spacing and playmaking. So, what I mean is basically just, it's almost like most of the possessions, just give it to one of them, let them try to create the points rather than trying to do it as a team effort. And it hasn't really worked for them too far. They're in a lot of low-scoring games because of that over-reliance on playmaking shooting. As long as Florida State doesn't get a hot hand, which is possible, they did do that against Virginia, which put them into double overtime. They would go on to, if I recall correctly, lose that game. But NC State should be able to have the work cut out for them. NC State just has the better defensive play and the better defensive centers to work with. Of course, I think Trigger will definitely be able to put strong work in the paint against, what's her name, the center, Panya Davis. And I think Camille Pierre, with her defensive rebounds, is going to really help to turn the tide for NC State and help them be a winner. Defensively, there's really not much to note with this Florida State squad. They're physical. They do all-ball defense. They are pretty disciplined for relying on all-ball defense and man coverage. However, they are one of the lowest when it comes to steals, defensive rebounds, and they have a really bad turnover takeaway ratio. The only real notable defensive player they have on the roster is, of course, their center, Panya Davis, when it comes to producing blocks. But when you get a player who's an elite inside scorer like Emile Pierre, that will definitely cause some trouble. And on the outside defense, there's just, I think it just takes a really skilled, athletic player to be able to trip them up, force mistakes, and get to scoring. I think the big thing that this NC State women's program can watch out for, maybe Florida State could have the advantage if they try to draw out fouls. NC State is a team that can get into foul trouble sometimes, and I think that if Florida State kind of leans on that, they could potentially find their way into sneaking a win. But I would not strongly count on it. I would say this is a very easy win for North Carolina State. I think that it will strongly help them be able to build their resume. I'm looking to see where they have, if they've moved. I think they're still listed at 8th. NC State. Let's see. Or 6th. Okay, yeah, they're dropped down to 6. This was just released earlier. The women's bracketology. Florida State's not even considered. Hopefully, with this win against Florida State, they can be able to finish out strong with their nearly impossible road trip. Now that I'm looking at it, they got Virginia Tech, Notre Dame, Duke, all on the road. You know, best of luck to the women pack. But this game should be a shoot-in. All right. Coming up next, men's basketball, Virginia Tech. All right, so the bracketologies were just updated as of recording, and NC State men's has not moved from number 8, which is, that's not too bad. If you look at what they've done, they blew out Wake Forest and Syracuse, so they're doing what they should. They haven't really given a strong performance to justify being able to, be higher than they need to. However, they do have a very strong, I apologize. They have a very strong late season stretch that includes 4 ranked teams, and I think that they can get a couple of solid wins in that first quadrant. They could potentially move up. See, they would have played SMU by the time this is published, not as of time of recording, and they will be playing Virginia Tech. Virginia Tech, they are 16-7, 5-5 in a conference. They are the official first team out after being an 11 seed last week in the Lunardi bracketology. They are coming off a very abysmal, 3-3 in their last 6 games. And they're trying to build upon their resume to secure a spot heading through the month of February. And I think a win here and even a win next week against number 22 Clemson could help them push over that edge. So Virginia Tech has, I'd argue, the bigger thing to fight for with this game. Virginia Tech has been dealing with injuries. Only 2 of the players have played every game compared to NC State's 5, of course, all 5 starters. Let's see. Amani Hainsberry, that's the name to watch on Virginia Tech's roster. He is the lifeblood of this team. Leading the team in points, rebounds, blocks. Neoclis Aftalas, who's an early second-round draft pick projection. He's a really great ball distributor. He's freshman of the week several times. He's not going to win freshman of the year, of course. It's going to Duke. But he's definitely a very strong, respectable runner-up. They play a similar style to NC State, heavy on the ball movement, matches, and transition ball. I mean, you can kind of see it with how much they try to distribute the ball. At least 4 of their players have high assist rates and generally a pretty low turnover rate overall. Unless if you look at their defense with their rebounding. They are ranked near the bottom, including NC State, and total overall rebounding. They have Amani Hainsbury on the outside who helps. But, of course, on the inside of their center, Gerdak, he is not producing the rebounds like you'd expect from a college basketball center, which does really not have been helpful for this team. But, like I said, they're somewhere in the NC State territory. I think that it will be interesting to see what Virginia Tech does trying to match up against. Like, I expect Van Allen Wubin on the inside to be able to really eat up the rebounds. I mean, Darion Williams will also get some reps. So I'm not particularly worried about what NC State can do when it comes to getting the ball back. However, Virginia Tech can be efficient other ways of turnovers. Ben Hammond is second in the ACC when it comes to steals, which for a very turnover-heavy NC State squad could cause a problem if, Quadir Copeland is not very careful with the ball in this game. Usually, you want to be very kind of wary in general, but they have 3 players, including the return and Tyler Johnson, who are all block contributors steal contributors who can take that ball away. So make sure that, NC State has to play really smart, that they really kind of show that they can gel together in order to keep the momentum going. Toby Lala off the bench with 1.7 blocks could be a very worrisome, inside scoring threat for this team, especially when you consider that all of their starters have at least half a block or more. So you're definitely going to see at least like 4 or 5 blocks in this game. And if Virginia Tech can capitalize off of the solid scoring from their team with, Jaden Shutt, Hansberry, it could spell trouble for NC State. But I do think that taking a look at Virginia Tech's offense is not elite. Their 3-point shooting is questionable outside of Ben Hammond and Jaden Shutt. They are one of the best shot makers within the perimeter, although their accuracy overall is iffy. Of course, Christian Gerdak in the paint as the center. Amani Hansberry makes half of his shots overall and has a 36% shooting accuracy, so make sure to watch out for that. And Ben Hammond is close to a 40, 50, 90 season. So this might be something where it's almost going to be like not necessarily a shoot-off, but it could also become a steal-off. Of course, you're looking at Copeland, who is a steal producer, Matt Abel. While Virginia Tech is more efficient than NC State with second chance scoring opportunities, they is obviously still in the negative interval when it comes to turnovers overall. And a lot of that does come from, of course, their biggest ball handlers, Avdalas. He's had a big problem with turnovers, but produces enough assists that's like a 2-to-1 assist turnover ratio. If you look at Hansberry, he's pretty close. I think Hammond is pretty close too. So there's definitely an opportunity for NC State to sneak off with the win as well if they're able to capitalize on points off turnover. But Virginia Tech does have the advantage in that matter. So it's just about playing a good, clean game for NC State. I mean, I think seeing Cordeer Copeland and Ben Hammond as a matchup will be a very interesting thing to see. I think seeing Amani Hainberry and Fenelon Lubin in the post could be something to look out for. Virginia Tech's Tyler Johnson is returning. He is one of the steel producers. He's not really much of a scorer. He only scores 9 points per game, but is an effective defender that I think that Darion Williams would need to watch out for. I think that will be the big matchups to look for in this game. I think NC State should win. They're a much more competent, well-put-together team, but an upset would not be crazy surprising. All right, so to finish off, we're going to talk about gymnastics. NC State is ranked at number 22 with a 2-2 record. They're coming off a weekend win against number 29 Pitt, but have had a loss against 20 Cal and a win against 14 Clemson. This is their highest ranked opponent yet, as UNC is currently ranked 12th in the country, with strong performers in national and regional rankings. One thing that UNC has that NC State does not is all-around athletes. Cindy Seabrooks is 20th all-around, and Gwen Fink is 7th all-around. But there are, of course, 4 different kind of, matchups, if you look at it, that could tip either way. So we'll start with vaults. With a 988 average, Kaya Forbes of the UNC is the top overall, but Ashley Knight has a 9.925 average, which could pose a strong threat. UNC's JoJo Falhovich is also 14th in the nation and could sweep out if NC State's Anaya Hall and Maddie Hall. They don't have the same last names. My apologies, I got it wrong in my notes. It is Sanaya Thomas and Maddie Hall, who could, if they have strong performances, maybe NC State could come off with a win, but I think Forbes and Falkovich being the best tandems when it comes to vault in the country could definitely put a thorn in NC State's side. If I had to tip the matchup either way, I would probably go UNC overall. They are 9th in the nation when it comes to the vaults, compared to NC State's 23rd. NC State's also 23rd in bars, with UNC at 21. So this is a closer matchup that I think NC State could take the advantage of. UNC's Ann Pearlie Stanley has a 9.8. And of course, Gwen Fink, she's pretty strong in the bars. She could be a factor. Ellie Hadrick and Madeline Reed both had 9.85. Should carry the advantage over UNC. While Ava Myers and Claire Stippich are also kind of like the runner-ups when it comes to bars at 9.769. But Ava has the higher high at around 9.9, if I remember correctly. So I think that UNC should be able to lose to NC State, just because Hadrick, Reed, and Myers all are pretty strong bar performers, and unless if Fink and Seabrooks come around to a strong performance there, NC State should be able to slip by. Bars, I wouldn't say the same. NC State's 28th compared to UNC's 16th. JoJo Fahovich leads by a wide margin compared to most others. Sanaya Thomas could be a factor. She has a 9.85 high, which is like 0.006 below JoJo Falhovich's average. Addison Tackett also does have a pretty high, around the same as Sanaya Thomas, but JoJo kind of leads by such a large margin that it's kind of like, all right, we'll let it go. And on the floor, that's another one that could be a close matchup. NC State's 17th compared to UNC's 11th. Sanaya Thomas and Ellie Hadrick, both at 9.8, around like 6 to 8, could dominate. Cindy Seabrooks is nearly perfect at 9.95. Her and Kaya Forbes could supplement enough to give him the edge. I'm hoping not, but that's kind of what I see just looking off of the rankings, histories, and scores. Ultimately, definitely make sure to watch it. I think they're in Reynolds this weekend. So if you can, go support them and hope for the best. I think there's definitely a possibility, especially if the bars and the floor tip NC State's way, that they could win. But I would unfortunately not count on it. Kind of a sad note to finish the episode on, but that's all I have for today. I'll let you go now. Have a good day and go Pack.